Okay, we're doing section 1.3, number 13 and number 15. 13 says this is our function, and we're supposed to do the formula with that in for the slope. So we're going to do h of 2 plus h minus h of 2 over 2 plus h minus 2. So that works out to be 3 times 2 plus h, putting this in for the x, plus 4 minus, putting 2 in for the x, 3 times 2 plus 4 over, the 2's cancel out, so that's over h, which works out to be 3 times 2 is 6. 3 times h is plus 3h plus 4 minus 3 times 2 is 6 plus 4 is 10 minus 10 over h. So 6 plus 4 is 10 minus 10. They cancel out, and we get 3h over h, which is 3. But we're trying to figure out the slope. This is a line, and a line has a slope of 3. So the answer had to be 3 in the first place. Now this is not a line, and so we don't know what the slope is going to be. So now we're going to do the algebra on that. Okay, so let's move this over here. And so a of t is 1 over t plus 4. And we're supposed to put 9 and 9 plus h. So we're going to do a of 9 plus h minus a of 9 over 9 plus h minus 9. These 9's are going to cancel, and we're going to get 1 over t is going to be 9 plus h plus 4 minus, putting 9 in for the t, 1 over 9 plus 4 over h. Well, the 9 and 4 are like, so we can add those together. So we get 1 over h plus 13 minus 1 over 9 plus 4 is 13 divided by h. Now, let's see here. I am way off there. Sorry. So I put the 9 plus h in for the t plus 4 minus 9 in for the t plus 4. And that simplified to 13 plus h, or h plus 13, minus 1 over 13 over h. Now, to do anything with this, we have to have a common denominator. So we multiply this by 13 over 13, or 1, which doesn't change this. And I multiply this by h plus 13 over h plus 13, which is 1 times this. Doesn't change. It'll look different, but we haven't changed our problem. So we get 13, and this is 13 times 13 plus h. So is this. So I'm going to get minus 1 times this, which is h plus 13 over 13 times h plus 13. And I know some of you are going to want to cancel that, but you can't because it's subtracted or added. Equals, move my camera down a little bit here. There we go. So 13 minus h minus 13 is just going to be negative h over 13 times h plus 13. And that's all over h, which I can think of as h over 1. To get rid of this double fraction, I'm going to multiply this by 1 over h, so I have to do the same to the numerator. Again, this is like 1 doesn't change it, so that's why I can do that. And then these h's will cancel, and I'll get minus 1 over 13 and h plus 13. So if I want to know the slope between 9 and any place near 9, like 1 or 2 away from 9, I could just put 1 or 2 into here, and I'll get the slope near 9. If I let h get close to 0, so I'm really close to being at 9, we'll get a slope of 1 over 169, which is not very steep. But anyway, that's what they wanted you to come up with.